Starting lineups for today for the visiting Prior Lake Lakers. Defenders are Noah Ritton, Thomas Grove, the forward trio, Brody Ruprecht, Braden Lake, and Beckett Solis. In goal, the legendary Preston Kulix, who is having himself a tournament to remember. And for Stillwater in goal, number 1, Matthew Fox. The defenders in front of Fox. Number 6, Kieran Jones. Number 18, Austin Novotny. And the forward trio, Casey Scusa, Jonah Johnston, and Mikey Beldy. This should be a good one. Winner of this game gets the winner of Moorhead and Hermantown competing in the other semifinal. Puck comes to the top of the circle. Scusa with a nice low, hard shot. Rebound in front, stopped again by Kulix. Preston Kulix, 23 save performance in Briar Lake's quarterfinal win over Wayzata by a score of 3-2 earlier today. Prior to the 3-2 win over Wayzata, Prior Lake picked up wins over Andover 10-3 and Grand Forks 6-5. The leading scorers for Prior Lake are number 8, Beckett Solis with 6 points, number 3, Tyler Sporney with 5 points, number 14, Jacob Thomas with 5 points, and number 5, Braden Lake with 5 points. Puck is down in the Prior Lake zone, dumped in by Vaughn Fothery. Pinned up against the wall, puck rolling around now. Lakers, a good solid defensive team. Here's Luka Jarvis shooting and a glove save by Kulix. As for Stillwater, the Ponies have played 2 games so far, defeating East Grand Forks 5-1 in the opening round, and then edging Warrow 2-1 in a shootout earlier this morning. Boy, howdy, was that a fun game to be a part of. The leading scorers for the Ponies, Teague McGlynn, number 16, number 14, Mikey Beldy, number 8, Lane Powers, number 11, Luka Jarvis, all with 2 points apiece. On a backhand try, and they score! Stillwater is on the board 52 seconds into the game. Well, that's certainly one way to start. Joseph Howe on the backhand. And the Ponies up on the Lakers 1-0. I'd say we'd throw it down to Brad Soderberg in the penalty box for the assist, but I can't hear anything. The speakers on the Bushy rink leave just a little bit to be desired. The bouncing puck tossed toward the Stillwater cage, stopped and held onto by Matthew Fox. Matthew Fox came in during the shootout for the Ponies against the Warriors. Leighton Reinhardt had played admirably up to that point, but apparently Matthew Fox is the superior netminder when it comes to shootouts. I learned that little tidbit while going through about 1,000 photos today. The puck hits a couple of sticks, rainbows up, and comes right back down where it went up. Stillwater's Lane Powers rotating into his own zone. He'll skate it ahead. He sends it up top to Teague McGlynn. McGlynn has Eli Schilling going to the net. The shot on goal goes wide. A nice solid body check there by Teague McGlynn. The Lakers managed to chip the puck into the neutral zone. Ponies go D to D. Now it's Weston Grills. Grills tosses it back to his defensive partner, Ryder Wiley. Jacob Thomas now for Prior Lake, gaining speed. He shoots and a glove save by Matthew Fox. Well, we're off to a flying start here on the Bushy rink. Over on the Shields rink, I'm assuming that Moorhead is still on top of Hermantown. The Spuds led 1-0 after the first period. Obviously buoyed by a large home crowd in the friendly confines of the Shields rink. Another nice body check there by Stillwater. Casey Scusa this time running a shoulder into a Laker. Prior Lake, at this point of the tournament, sometimes the teams that play in the play-in round, as Prior Lake has, Prior Lake a bit of a Cinderella, you might be getting just a little bit tired. Just a little fatigue. The Ponies look like they have fresh legs. A couple of nice moves there. There's a shot on goal. That flutters wide. That was Mikey Beldy with the shot on goal. Beldy now has it. Trying to cut the Prior Lake D in half. Couldn't do it. There's a live board back there. Loose in front. They score! Jonah Johnston puts one in for Stillwater. In less than 3 minutes into this one, Stillwater leads 2-0. All that offense that was stymied so much against Warroad seems to have come to life. Puck is down, love it. Tosses it across to Campbell. Campbell volleys the puck into the neutral zone. Levine is chasing after it, runs shoulder to shoulder with Batchelor. Batchelor bumps him off the puck. Lovett coming down to help for Prior Lake. The puck is scooped up by Fothery, who carries it out of a danger zone. Long pass ahead. It's going to go all the way down, but icing will be waved off as Luca Jarvis wins the race to the puck for the Ponies. Now a long pass goes off the stick of McGlynn, so that'll eliminate, Fothery. That'll eliminate another icing call. Luca Jarvis now skating around without a stick, still throwing his weight around and helping the Ponies maintain possession. Fothery, a long shot, knuckle puck into the breadbasket of Kulix, and he hangs on. 11:20 to go in the first period. 2-0 Stillwater. The Ponies looking every bit like one of the pre-tournament favorites that they were advertised to be. Prior Lake looking to get something on the board here early in the first period. The longer the Ponies get to hold that 2-0 lead, the less likely it becomes that Prior Lake will be able to mount a comeback. And boy, howdy, that was the most obvious thing I've ever said in my life. Hey, Peter, if one team scores more goals and another team doesn't score more goals, hey, one team might have a chance at winning. Boy, that was a real Jim Nance moment for me. Gavin Lynn carrying it in for Prior Lake over the blue line, dumping it in, looking for Jacob Thomas in the corner. Thomas in front. It's blocked by Wiley. Puck now rolling around behind the net. Ruprecht going after it with reckless abandon. The shot on goal from the top of the circle, covered and held onto by Matthew Fox. Apparently the score on the Shields rink is 2-1 in favor of Moorhead, so Hermantown, who's also played 3 games, the Cinderella Hawks hanging with the tournament favorite Spuds. I should also clarify, when I said a Jim Nance moment, I meant sarcastically that I had a good broadcasting moment. There, now that's settled. Lane Powers carrying it in for Stillwater, puts on the brakes around the goal line, tries it again, showing off those good skating skills that makes him such an effective member of this Stillwater team. Thomas hacking and whacking at it, trying to clear the zone. Eventually goes off the boards. It'll be Lind. Thomas racing to the far post, trying to join the rush. A solid defensive play by the Ponies eliminates any sort of transitional chance the Lakers may have had. Teague McGlynn kind of took it off the stick of Kieran Jones there and skated ahead. To no avail. Thomas on the backhand into the neutral zone. Kieran Jones on his backhand sends the puck all the way down across the red line. Johnston working his way through the neutral zone. Johnston, his speed is probably his best attribute. He can score too. He's got a goal right now. There's a shot on goal, stopped and held onto by Fox. .9:37 to go in the first period. Stillwater wins the draw. The Ponies clear it all the way around. Here's a chance for the Ponies. A 2-on-1 if they hurry. In front, shooting, and a big save by Kulix. A loose puck, and still loose. Prior Lake unable to clear, and finally an errant pass is tipped out by Beckett Solis and dumped in from the red line. They will be offsides. puck is down. Grove to Campbell. Campbell will dump it in. Going after it, it's Stillwater's Tate Batchelor. Batchelor rings it around looking for Fothery. Fothery couldn't handle it. Grove pinches down for Prior Lake, but cannot hold the zone. A little too fancy along the blue line. Nearly turns into a chance for Prior Lake, but the puck goes over the glass, and some lucky fan is going to go home with a souvenir if they run to the other side of the rink. Doesn't look like anybody's getting up. A lot of extracurricular activities on the far side between the Lakers and the Ponies. Dumped in from the red line, ringing it all the way around. Did Casey Scusa. Johnston stops it along the boards. Nice move there by Mikey Beldy. Pass goes ahead. Levine will carry it. Levine off the boards looking for Watkins. Never got to him. Levine to Fromm. Fromm banks it off the wall. Levine steals the puck and dumps it in. Love it at the top of the circle. He shoots. That shot goes just wide. Things have settled down after a wild 3 minutes. The puck is cleared into the neutral zone. And once again, Prior Lake will give this a shot. Levine and Watkins. Levine with a beautiful move. Levine shooting. Stopped and held on to by Fox. So right now the tallies by Howe and Johnston. The difference, 2-0 Stillwater leading at Prior Lake. Sporny will take the draw in the offensive zone for the Lakers. The puck is down. It's won by the Ponies, who will try to clear off the glass. Bounced off a Lakers back. And ipso facto turns into a chance for the Ponies. Shot by Jarvis, goes off the shoulder of Kulix. Jarvis run into the boards. Grove working his way out. It's the pass to Lind. Lind cannot clear. Eventually a poke check gets the puck into the neutral zone. Ponies will have to regroup. 7:25 to go in the first period. Long pass tipped by Lind. Lind ends up on the stick of Thomas. Thomas trying to open up a little bit of space on the defender Grills. Can't do it as Grills shoves Thomas into the boards. Physical game so far between these two teams. All three Lakers kind of hovering around that puck down below the dots. Working his way out from the middle. Over to Thomas. In front. Stopped and held on to by Fox. So Prior Lake starting to apply the pressure now. A couple of chances in tight, high scoring areas. Just unable to fit Powers off the wall. Looking for an option. He drops it right back to Novotny. Novotny slides it ahead to Jones. Jones up to McGlynn. McGlynn has got Powers going toward the net. Oh, what a beautiful. It's waved off. It's waved off. The backhand try by Powers is waved off. The officials say no goal. And Preston Kulix Prior Lake goaltender, nice to see that he's still standing. After taking a minute to get back to his feet. Nonetheless, an expert play there by Powers to redirect the puck with his backhand. It'll stand as a no goal, 6:36 to go in the first period. The Lakers can thank their lucky stars. Let's see if it changes anything for them. Battling in the corner, Ruprecht will wrap it around on his backhand to Lake. Lake tries to backhand it out of the zone, didn't get there. Powers spinning away from trouble. Puck bouncing on the rim of the boards. It ends up on the stick of Jones, who gives it back to Powers, who tried to sweep it behind the Prior Lake net. Nothing doing. Going after it now is McGlynn. Taken away by Ruprecht. Ruprecht slides it all the way across, and here's a chance for Prior Lake if he can hurry all the way down. Icing waved off. Lake going 1-on-3. And because of the disadvantage, Lake chips it into the middle. Watkins going after it. Now McGlynn into the middle. It's knocked down. Lovett carrying it ahead. Lovett splitting the D. He's got a chase on, and he goes down. Bodies flying everywhere here on a Saturday night in Moorhead, just the way hockey was meant to be played in the Red River Valley. The slapper from the blue line didn't go anywhere. Watkins cannot clear. Gosh almighty, Prior Lake is having a tough time hanging on to the puck. Lovett going after it. You almost want him to just ice the puck just so they can take a breath. Levine can't get rid of it. Johnston across to Batchelor. Batchelor sends the puck on its end back behind the Prior Lake net. Jonah Johnston behind the Laker cage going up against Campbell. All the way across, beautiful pass and a beautiful shot and a beautiful goal. Tate Batchelor. Right now, all the Prior Lake Lakers can do is look at each other and say, what happened there? Face off to center ice. If there's one more goal scored, we might have to write off Prior Lake for the rest of this one. The Ponies firing on all cylinders. And here's another chance. Jarvis on the backhand, centering. Oh, so close. So close to another goal. Thomas is going to win the race to the puck. What hustle by Jacob Thomas. Jacob Thomas. There's still a lot of fight left in these Laker legs. Let's see him score a goal. Let's get a ball game going here. Lind going after it. Now Ritten pushes a Pony into the boards. It's pinned up against the wall. 3 Lakers, 3 Ponies. We call that a full house here in Moorhead. Skating it ahead now, Jarvis. Jarvis. Somebody goes after his stick. That was Thomas. A centering try ends up in the skates of a Laker defender. No one can find the puck. It goes behind the Laker net. Lind going after it. Wiley steps down and pinches, wheels it back behind the Laker goal. Stillwater still pressuring, centering try, and Lind manages to bump Joseph Howe and separate him from the puck. Thomas has it poked away, and he's got a little how you doing to somebody's shin pads down there. Jacob Thomas incredibly frustrated right now. The shot by Jarvis enveloped and held on to by Kulix and frozen for a faceoff. Hey, Justin. Senior Executive Producer, Vice President of Content, and Executive Chef of the Moss Smokery, Justin Moss. Thank you for being here, Justin. You make our lives infinitely easier when you're here running the show. I'd also like to give a shout out to my cousin Ian. That's Ian Odney. Right now, it's his birthday, and goodness gracious, he doesn't look a day over 29. He's actually turning 33. If you see Ian out and about tonight in beautiful Moorhead, buy that man an ice cold Gatorade and say, happy birthday, pal. Powers going after it for Stillwater. Powers putting on the brakes, run into the boards by Campbell. Oh my goodness. Lane Powers with a chop. Be careful with that thing. It cost your father $350 plus tax. Long shot on goal, stopped and held on to. And, you know, one more goal from Stillwater. This might get a little testy here. Lane Powers with a batting cage bunt at somebody's chest. Jonah Johnston taking the draw. Wins it off the draw shot. Blocked into the corner. Prior Lake still scrambling. Unable to clear. Losing puck races. The whole Magilla. They are desperately looking forward to the Zamboni break between the first and second periods. 2:15 to go in this opening frame. Levine throws it ahead to Lovett. Lovett back to Levine. Levine turns and fires. That was never going on target. Watkins battens the puck back down below the Stillwater line. Centering in front. It's too high. Gosh darn. Aiden Levine dropping down and probably giving Prior Lake its best scoring chance since the opening few seconds of the game. Offside on the Lakers. Will have another stoppage of play with 1:51 to go in this period. Fingers are starting to get a little chilly. That means it's time for mittens. The mittens are on. That's how you know it's getting serious here. The score right now over on the Shields rink, 5-1 Moorhead. And I believe that is a final. Is that a final score? Not a final score. After two. Our domestic correspondent, Tony Scott, filling us in here that Moorhead is up 5-1 after two. So the fresh legs of the Spuds starting to outrace the valiant effort of the Hermantown Hawks, and we are seeing a similar story played out here on the Bushy rink, the fresh legs of the Stillwater Ponies. And the Lakers are taking on Water. Puck is down, won cleanly by the Lakers. A shot runs into nothing but skates. Puck didn't go out of play, apparently. Play will continue. Watkins now tapped ahead. Howe couldn't get past a couple of defenders. Body check there by Prior Lake. Into the middle, Thomas going after it. Thomas goes down, and that'll be a penalty against Stillwater. So Prior Lake, with 55 seconds to go in the first period, Prior Lake is going to go on the power play. If they were ever going to get back in this game, now would be the time. Tyler Sporney will take the draw on the power play for Prior Lake. He's got Jacob Thomas to his left, Gavin Lynn to his right. Johnny Grove and Zach Ritten are the defenders on this Laker power play unit. Now Stillwater in their opening game this morning, very aggressive on the penalty kill, looking for any sort of mismatch they can get, forcing the team on the power play to play to their penalty kill. Jarvis intercepts the puck and simply sends it all the way down the ice. That'll be icing. 36 seconds to go in the first period, 1:40 to go. And the penalty to Stillwater is a Ryder Wiley. And the face-off, the right of Stillwater's Matthew Fox. Puck is down. Lakers unable to win it clean, but win it ugly. Here's Grove. Grove throws it across to Ritten. Ritten gives it back to Grove. Grove to Thomas. Thomas into the middle. No chance they were going to get a shot off from that angle. Don't know if Prior Lake was expecting a passive penalty kill here from Stillwater, but those soft passes and the constant navigating of the zone, that's just not going to fly here against the Ponies. Jarvis, he ain't afraid to shoot. It goes high and wide. That'll do it for the first period. The buzzer sounds. Well, after a Zamboni break, Prior Lake will have 1:04 of power play time, but right now Tate Batchelor, Joseph Howe, and Jonah Johnston are the difference. Our score after one period, Stillwater 3, Prior Lake 0. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after a brief break.
Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
I think anytime you're beginning a season or beginning a new sport where maybe you haven't been as well conditioned as later in the season or near the end of the year, that's when you're going to be most prone to overuse types of injuries. That's going to be sprains and strains and tendonitis and stress fractures. And so I think it's most important to kind of slowly ramp up into an activity and build your volume in a stepwise way instead of jumping in all at once.
Justin, don't shake your head at me. We've got 2 periods to go. We have to like each other for a little while yet. Welcome back, folks. Bushy Rink here at the Cullen Hockey Center. Prior Lake trailing Stillwater 3-0, and the period break could not have come at a better time for the Lakers. They'll have 1:04 of power play time as they try to get back into this one. A fired up Stillwater squad looking to extend its lead. The winner of this game is going to get Moorhead. Back-to-back Blue Ox champs, Moorhead has defeated Hermantown at 7-1 in the other semifinal. So the Spuds 3-0 heading into Sunday's finale. It should be a good one no matter who's playing. All right, Lakers, here we go. 40 seconds to go on the power play. 14:30 to go in the second period. And the Ponies able to clear with ease. Skating ahead is Tate Batchelor. Batchelor throws it all the way across. Von Father, he simply dumps it in. A long pass ahead, out of the reach of Solis. Edison waved off. A long pass again. McGlynn racing down towards the puck. It goes over the line for an icing call. 8 seconds to go in the power play. Quick reminder that if we get 2 more goals here, we will move to running time for as long as the 5-goal deficit exists. Scoring for the Ponies in the first period, Tate Batchelor, Joseph Howe, and Jonah Johnston, 1 goal apiece for the Ponies. Comes all the way through the zone. We are officially back to 5-on-5 hockey. And Ponies looking like they are still in just another gear as opposed to the Lakers, says Lovett. Bryce Lovett carries it ahead for the Lakers, being harassed, and it's stolen by Mikey Beldy. Beldy working his way in. Johnston can't get a glove on it. And another scoring chance very early in the period. Beldy steps down, lost the handle on it, so now the puck will end up in the Stillwater zone. Campbell to Watkins. Watkins couldn't get a centering pass away. Campbell again in front. And there will be another penalty against Stillwater. .13:01 go in the second period. Prior Lake is going to get another shot with the man advantage. The first round didn't go so well. Let's see if there's any change here in the second try. Sporny taking the faceoff. He wins it. The Lakers will set up shop. Thomas Grove to Ritten. Grove shooting. It's in. It's over the line, and it's in. Gavin Lynn knocks in the loose puck. The Lakers are on the board. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got a ball game in Moorhead. Could that be the break the Lakers were waiting for, or is that just one more reason for Stillwater to turn on the Jets once again? Thomas takes a shot. That goes all the way out. We'll have the face-off in the Stillwater end. Sporny, Lyndon Thomas. Forward line for the Lakers. Sporny wins the draw. He is clearly the ace face-off man for the Lakers. Long shot by Thomas. And it goes behind the Pony net. Ritten brings the puck back behind the cage. So back to 5-on-5 hockey. We'll see if Stillwater can stay out of the box. What they've got right now is a 2-on-1. Jarvis And McGlynn shot by Jarvis too high. Wow, I feel like we were watching the Warroad game all over again. Several shots in that Warroad game. One coach on the staff told me earlier today they counted around 25 shots off target by the Ponies. A lot of high shots. Jarvis lines up for the draw, going up against Brody Ruprecht. Jarvis wins it cleanly. Back to Batchelor. Batchelor winds, fires, glove save held onto by Kulix. Jarvis lines up, wins the face-off again. A shot. That's blocked. Jarvis picks it out of midair, turns and fires all in one motion. It goes off the side of the cage. The net is slightly off its moorings. We'll see if we get a fix here. Kulix not touching it. Net is still up. And now after the whistle, Kulix will take the time to move the post back into place. Full season line change for Stillwater. All 5 players will switch. 11:56 to go in the second period, so plenty of time for Prior Lake to mount a comeback here. And in that same thought, plenty of time for Stillwater to continuously add to its lead. Eden Fromm banked it off the wall. It was intercepted by Stillwater and played back down low below the goal line in the Prior Lake zone. Watkins trying to get it to Lovett. Prior Lake still unable to clear. Here come the Ponies in the corner. Eli Schilling. Schilling has it knocked away. Now here goes Watkins. Watkins kicks it ahead. Can't get around a second man. Fromm at the blue line. Tosses it in. Nearly gloved out of midair. Watkins now. Watkins looking for an option. Quickly taken upon by Weston Grills. And the puck comes out to the top. 3-on-2 for Stillwater, but only if they hurry. Teague McGlynn. He's got Powers and he's got Schilling. McGlynn will skate it himself. Dances around a couple of Ponies. Has it poked away, but it ends up on the stick of Ryder Wiley. Wiley takes a shot. It's gloved and held onto by Kulix. Puck is down in the Prior Lake end, wrapped all the way around. Lind plays it into the middle, intercepted there by Tate Batchelor. Batchelor dumps it in. Grove being chased by Johnston. And finally Prior Lake, I was going to say, able to clear off the glass, but it's held in by Stillwater. Campbell with a nice little spinorama. And here we go, a 3-on-2 if they hurry for Prior Lake. Thomas has got it. He's got Lynn going to the net. Thomas tomahawks the puck towards the net. Too high to get the stick out. Oh, my goodness. Boy, a bang-bang play right there. And Prior Lake's Tyler Sporney coming very, very close to pulling the Lakers within one. Sporney lines up to take the draw. This time Jarvis gets the best of Sporney. A long pass all the way around. Prior Lake unable to hold the zone. Novotny skating towards it. Loses the handle. Here we go. Gavin Lynn, Tyler Sporney, and Jacob Thomas. Been a very productive line tonight for Prior Lake, applying oodles of pressure here in the second period. A long pass. That's going to be an icing call. Sporney again will take the face-off. No changes Either lineup, Sporny this time wins the faceoff. Fromm from the blue line sends it through traffic. And here's a chance. Fox covers and holds on. .9:33 to go in the second period. Puck down again. Prior Lake again wins the draw. Shot by Fromm too high. Blocked by Jarvis. And now sent right back in by Fromm. Oh my goodness, it's in the net! It's in the net! Oh my gosh, they're going to wave it off! Oh boy, I thought that one might have gone in there. The referee's going to talk about it. Got a little pushing and shoving between the Ponies and the Lakers. The referees are talking about it. Teague McGlynn pleading his case. Teague, you make a wonderful lawyer someday, sir. And we got a good goal! Hey, we got a good goal, folks. The referees explain it to the Stillwater coaches. They nod amenably, and we have a one-goal game. The Lakers aren't going anywhere. I believe the goal will be attributed to Gavin Lind, who has had himself a whale of a game. Teague McGlynn still going. Teague McGlynn still pleading his case with the official. Never changed, Teague, never changed. McGlynn will skate it ahead. Sends the puck in deep, bouncing puck. Schilling rolling in front of that Prior Lake net. This game just took on a whole new life, folks. The lead is no longer 3-0. It is now 3-2. Stillwater over Prior Lake. The bouncing puck gets into the neutral zone. Beckett Solis chasing after it. Nice play there by Tate Batchelor to knuckle the puck to the neutral zone. Shot on goal. Rebound. Nobody there for Stillwater to get a shot off. And the pass to the point eludes the stick of Von Fothering. It comes into the neutral zone. Sporny has a man pinned up against the wall. Here come the Lakers. Solis dueling with Schilling, and Schilling wins that battle. Schilling at the red line. Ladles it ahead for McGlynn. McGlynn loses the handle. He'll go one-on-one with Ruprecht into the board. Ruprecht spinning away from trouble. Brody Ruprecht, I believe, the youngest player on the ice. Stillwater neglected to provide birth years for their players on the roster. So all I can tell you is that Brody Ruprecht is the youngest player on the Prior Lake roster at 2010 birth year. Ruprecht, he's got a shot when he gets a hold of one. He tries a shot there. That was not the best example of getting a hold of one. Nonetheless, it's stopped by Fox and covered up. 8:02 to play in the second period. Energy, energy, energy vibrating throughout the Bushy rink. Named, of course, for longtime arena manager and all-around great guy, Dennis Bushy. Centering try, glances off a stick. Another centering try, doesn't find a home. Campbell kind of blindly sends the puck behind his own net. He wasn't expecting Jonah Johnston to be there. Campbell off the wall into the neutral zone, rotating back is Scusa. Scusa turns, fires it up to Johnston. Here's Johnston. Johnston at the dot. Johnston shooting, juicy rebound in front. Not Teague McGlynn. Mikey Beldy, unable to get a stick on it. Getting his Levine. Beautiful move by Levine. Levine shoots it, scores! Put it on Sports Center! Aiden Levine with a beautiful move, a beautiful shot, a beautiful celebration, and we are drawn even. The Prior Lake faithful will be hightailing it to Mystic Lake after tonight. Fans on the pass. Here's Lind. Gavin Lind breaking it. Oh, he shoots just too high. This place would have exploded if Gavin Lind had made that play. Luca Jarvis clamoring for a penalty for interference. He won't get it. This is a totally different Prior Lake team that we're seeing here. So much speed, so much energy, so much passion. It's like the Empire Strikes Back versus A New Hope. Jarvis works his way out of the corner. He'll wrap it back down below the goal line, going after now Liam McGlynn. Liam McGlynn centers it, caught on the backhand, can't get a shot off. Novotny from the point sends it ahead. Too low, not fast enough. Lind off the glass, chasing out. Oh boy, he almost had a step on his man there. Nice play by Kieran Jones to turn that back. Jones chasing after it. Gavin Lind playing like a man possessed right now with just over 6 minutes to play in the second period. The defense, fans on the pass. Thomas working his way in towards the net, too high and over the glass. Ooh, somebody get me my inhaler. Need to catch a breath here. Ooh. Out of the zone. That's good advice. Thanks, Dad. We'll get it out of the zone. Never thought of that one. Brody Ruprecht will take the faceoff. It's down. Teague McGlynn wins the draw. Stillwater has no shortage of players who can win faceoffs. Luca Jarvis, Teague McGlynn. I'm pretty sure if you lined up Jonah Johnson, he could win more than 50%. Now here's a chance for Stillwater. Kind of an awkward pass to Powers. Powers back into the middle. Shooting too wide. Teague McGlynn misses the net. Now here's another chance for McGlynn. He's got space, not enough time as Prior Lake regroups in the defensive zone. I give Powers a lot of credit there. He caught that puck kind of awkwardly, managed to stay onside. That'll be a high stick. A high stick incidental, not a high stick penalty. Gonna have the face-off to the left of Matthew Fox. The arena is still charged with energy. Ruprecht will take the draw, creeping in behind the official. Beckett Solis, Vaughn Fothery. Kieran Jones manages to clear the zone. Going after it is Schilling. He's got Powers in the middle, and Campbell wins the race. A centering try, skips through the skates of a Stillwater pony and can't get a shot off. Campbell going one-on-one with Schilling. Ruprecht, the next man in, separates Schilling from the puck and skirts it around the Prior Lake net. Lake ends up on the stick of McGlynn. McGlynn shoots again, 7 feet too high. Schilling into the middle, beautiful pass to McGlynn. He shoots, it's blocked by Ruprecht. Rebound, and that's 40 feet high. You guys, how many times? I don't know if it's the sticks or what. Might be putting in an order to Bauer or CCM or Warrior after this, looking for anything that can get those shots to go on target. Johnson wins the draw, but it ends up being Aiden Levine. Levine who had that tying goal that was so scintillating. Dumped in from the red line is Wiley. Levine fishing the puck out of the official skates. Beautiful pass to Watkins. Watkins is in all alone. Oh, he shoots, and a big save by Matthew Fox. What a beautiful pass by Aiden Levine. Aiden Levine playing the game of his young life right now. My heavens. Casey Scusa hung up in the neutral zone, and Levine pushes him into the stanchion next to the penalty box. The pass goes ahead, still onside. Beldy. Here's a chance off the live boards. Where is it? Oh, it didn't go in. So very close. Prior Lake unable to clear. Went off the back of Levine. There's a shot. Another big save by Kulix. Markwell, love it. Love it, finally clears it, but for some reason Casey Scusa is back at his own blue line, intercepts it, and they'll try to turn it right back out. They won't be able to, though. Aiden Levine's got it. And now Aiden Levine has lost it. Scusa dumps it around. Here's a chance for Sporny. Sporny walks in. He shoots. Toe save by Fox. On the doorstep was Levine. Couldn't get his stick down in time. Levine down to Sporny. To Lind. It's intercepted and knocked away by the Stillwater defense. Lind still going after it. 3:22 to play in the second period. A centering try. It's finally covered by Fox. Gavin Lind and Aiden Levine have turned this arena upside down, ladies and gentlemen. Now skating ahead is Howe for Stillwater. He shoots, stopped and held on to by Kulix. And Preston Kulix, a little bit of swagger, pushes his chest into Liam McGlynn, who Kulix believes got too close to his crease. Here we go, Lind. Unable to clear on the first try or the second try, third try, and the Lakers finally clear. Lind will skate it himself, stopped at the blue line, pushed ahead. Sporny, Lind, and Thomas all working together, trying to free that puck out of the skates of Austin Novotny. A couple of players go down. Here's Grove. Grove being chased by, I believe that's Howe. That is Howe. Howe shoves Grove up against the glass. Dogged pressure applied by Joseph Howe. And here we go, tapped ahead, Lind and Thomas. Thomas trying to center to Lind, it won't get there. Jarvis wraps it all the way around. Another fortuitous line change for Prior Lake meant that a player jumped out just in time to stop that puck. Ritten off the wall, trying to find Thomas, won't be able to. Jarvis is onside. Jarvis makes a move, can't get around. Oh, he does get around Ritten. There's a shot on goal, stopped and held on to by Kulix. Teague McGlynn taking the face-off in the offensive zone for the Ponies. He wins it. And it ends up on the stick of a Prior Lake Laker. I thought McGlynn had won that draw, but the Lakers get there first. Ruprecht bangs it off the wall, trying to get it to Solis. Solis and Ruprecht doing most of the dirty work. Fromm carries it ahead and pushes it into the Stillwater zone. Batchelor on the backhand. Eventually it'll get out. Here's Powers. He'll dazzle you. Lane Powers over the red, over the blue. He's got a man going to the far post, tries the centering pass. That man changed course and was too close, went off his skate and flittered away. And the blue line held in by Schilling. It goes all the way around. Powers tries to reverse course. He's got a man in front. Prior Lake eventually drops it forward down to stick on that man hovering in the slot. Here's Campbell. Campbell kicks it ahead. Campbell still looking for it. It's cleared into the neutral zone. Here's McGlynn. McGlynn has Powers. McGlynn shoots it himself. He scores! So Teague McGlynn puts Stillwater ahead 4-3. That's 4 goal scorers tonight for Stillwater in this one. Markwell gives it to Grove. Grove plays it ahead. Jarvis still working at it. Prior Lake seems to do better when they're down. Let's see if that goal, oops, jumpstart the Lakers once again. Jarvis racing down, tries a half shot, half pass, goes off the side of the cage and ends up on Jarvis's stick again. Jarvis puts on the brakes, tries another centering pass. It's in front, a rebound, and it goes wide. And we've got a whistle as the Prior Lake net comes off its moorings. The voice is starting to go. Well, with the arena filling up with fans of all associations, you'd have to assume that this is the only game going right now in the Cullen Hockey Center. Kulix will retake his place in the crease. Lovett will take the faceoff for Prior Lake. Lovett and Jarvis. Jarvis wins the draw, but his win goes between the Stillwater defense. And Jarvis had the puck momentarily. Lovett can't clear it out. It's intercepted. There's a backhand try. There's another shot by Jarvis. And big save by Kulix. So a goal each for Tate Batchelor, Joseph Howe, Jonah Johnston, and Teague McGlynn. Goal scorers for Prior Lake so far: Gavin Lynn with 2 and Aiden Levine with 1. Suppose I could have waited 24 seconds and shared that information at the period break, but no matter. Stillwater lining up in the offensive zone for faceoff. Jarvis wins it to himself. A centering try to Liam McGlynn. Oh, what a beautiful play by Luka Jarvis. Jarvis will line up and take the faceoff again. Let's see if he tries the same thing. Grove trying to clear. His pass taken by Jarvis. Here's Jarvis at the dot. Jarvis shooting. Another save by Kulix. Luka Jarvis turning into his own private shooting gallery. Still no change from Stillwater. They'll leave the same group out there. Jarvis motioning pieces around. We've got 7 seconds to go in the second period. Puck is down. Those final 7 seconds will run off. So a fantastic period of hockey. Boy, howdy, have we been blessed with that second period. Through 2, Stillwater leads Prior Lake 4-3.
Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a ½ pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
I think anytime you're beginning a season or beginning a new sport where maybe you haven't been as well conditioned as later in the season or near the end of the year, that's when you're going to be most prone to overuse types of injuries. That's going to be sprains and strains and tendonitis and stress fractures. And so I think it's most important to kind of slowly ramp up into an activity and build your volume in a stepwise way instead of jumping in all at once.
Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a ½ pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
Welcome back, folks. 15 minutes on the board. We're here, third period. Blue Ox, black bracket. That's the winner's bracket. Stillwater leading Prior Lake 4-3. Prior Lake showing So much jump in that second period after going down 3-0 after the first, scoring 3 straight times to draw even. There's a chance for Prior Lake now. Puck comes to Ritten at the blue line. Ritten handcuffed a bit by the puck. Couldn't get anything on it to get it away. Jarvis skating it ahead. Here's Luca Jarvis. Jarvis goes around Ritten, puts on the brakes, creating space for himself. Centering try. Liam McGlynn goes down. Couldn't get a stick on it, so the puck comes back in the neutral zone. Stillwater regrouping. He lost the puck, and here's a chance for Thomas. Thomas walking in. He shoots, and a save by Fox. Oh, you can't get anything better than that. Jacob Thomas with nothing but time, nothing but space, nothing between him and Matthew Fox. Here's a loose puck on the backhand. Oh, he tried to celebrate before the puck went in. Oh, Jacob Thomas, how close can you get knocking on the door? Sporny dumps it in. Thomas going after it. He might not get off the ice until he knocks somebody down or scores a goal. Two Lakers and two Ponies going at it. It ends up being Beckett Solis. Solis drops it off. Nobody home. Novotny gets it up to Schilling. Schilling manages to get it over the blue line. Prior Lake dumped it right back in. And the whistle goes. Jacob Thomas can't believe it. He's got his hands on his head saying, "You guys, can you believe I missed?" Excuse me. Prior Lake going right back to work, and here's a breakaway for Lane Powers. Powers is in. Powers shoots. Stopped by Kulix, and it's a goal. It rolls over the line. A minute 43 into the third period. Lane Powers has extended the Stillwater lead to 5-3. Does Prior Lake have one more comeback in the tank? We're going to find out. Right away, it's dumped back in by Beldy, going after it. Campbell, love it. Watkins skating it ahead. He's knocked into the boards next to the Stillwater bench. Levine pushes the Stillwater defender into the plexiglass. Levine going after it. He missed it. So now it ends up with Lovett. Lovett working all by himself. Now gets a little bit of help from Watkins. The puck comes to Markwell. And a shot on goal goes off the side of the cage, and Jonah Johnston tries to clear it out through the middle of his own zone. It almost turns into a shot for Bryce Lovett. Lovett back to Markwell. Markwell tried to give it back to Lovett. It's intercepted by the Ponies, and here they come. Johnston with speed. Poked away by Campbell. Centering, try a shot, and it's kicked wide. There's another shot by Scusa. That one ends up in the white netting. Jarvis directing traffic for Stillwater. He'll lean in for the face-off. 12:17 to go in the third period. Jarvis wins the draw. Liam McGlynn tries a shot and is blocked, I believe, by his own player. Sporny off the wall to Grove. Grove banks it off the wall, this time to Schilling. Excuse me, not Schilling, Aiden Fromm. The puck comes into the neutral zone. Turned and sent back in by Kieran Jones. Fromm around the back of the cage. Kulix desperately looking over his shoulder. Jarvis tries a shot. That runs into traffic. And here comes Prior Lake. Thomas slides it over to Lind. Lind tries a shot. Goes off a stick and into the corner. Off the wall to Howe. Howe fans on the pass, but he somehow gets it back. Dumped in by the Ponies. Grove carries it ahead. His pass right into the skates of Teague McGlynn. Thomas to the blue line. He dumps it in. Going after it. Puck is intercepted at the blue line. Here's Solis shooting, stopped and held onto after a brief moment by Fox. Well, that shot, I believe, goes off the banner for the Microtel Inn and Suites by Wyndham. Congratulations, Justin Moss. That's where you're staying tonight. Good for you. It's a one-timer by Campbell. Let's stick to the side by Fox. Prior Lake looking like they may have lost a step. There's a shot on goal by Lake. Rebound in front, and it's in! It's in! And Prior Lake has pulled again. Within one. How many more times can they do this? Brody Ruprecht with the goal. So Stillwater not out of the woods yet, and certainly not with 10:40 to go in that third period. Lovett at the red line, now at the blue line. He's got a man in the middle. He's got Watkins if he wants him. Tries a centering pass. Didn't get enough on it. Lovett going to work down low. Now Watkins has got it. Watkins plays it up to the point to Ritten. Ritten tries to scoot around. Stillwater forward can't do it. But it looks like Prior Lake unable to hold his own. Campbell over to Levine. Levine's pass goes off a skate, goes off a stick. It will not be icing, but it will go into the Stillwater end. Intercepted by Grove. Grove goes down. Fothery will dump it in. He feathers the puck over the glove of Aiden Levine. Jonah Johnston one-hands it between the legs to himself and then couldn't catch up to it to get a shot off. To the blue line. Ritten with a pass. It's caught by Levine. Levine will go 1-on-2. Levine tries to do a something. I'm not quite sure what just happened there. Maybe he just put on the brakes and realized that he was all alone in the offensive zone. It sounds like a country song. Lynn goes down and Stillwater draws a penalty. Excuse me, other way around. The Lakers will go on the power play with 9:19 to play in the third period. The puck is down. The power play has begun. Grove to Markwell, back to Grove. Again, that aggressive Stillwater penalty kill already causing problems for the Prior Lake power play. Here's Thomas. Thomas backhands it towards the net, was hoping for one of his forwards below the dots to go after it. Jarvis sends it dead to rights from his own end. No icing. Grove will skate it out for Prior Lake. Grove to Lind to Levine, pressured by Jarvis. Jarvis pokes it away. Jarvis pokes it away again. Here comes Luca Jarvis. He steps around a man, steps around another, shoots, and it goes off the crossbar. A long pass by Prior Lake, unable to hang on to it, and Jarvis has drawn a penalty. That's going to stand. Oh, no. Oh, my. Insane flashbacks to Nick Valine and the Carolina Hurricanes. The delayed penalty call against Prior Lake. The Stillwater goaltender goes to the bench, and Stillwater tries to play the puck back to their own zone, and it goes in. An own goal has us tied at 5-5 with 8:21 to go in the third period. This is some of the craziest hockey I've ever seen in my life. Oh no. Boy, you can't help but just feel real bad for whoever sent the puck. I don't even know who it was. Oh my gosh, what do you do? What do you do? Do you laugh? Do you cry? Do you write a terrible romance novel? What do you do here? I don't think anybody knows what's going on. Everybody is in complete shock. Well, as it stands, it's 5-5, baby. We're back to tied hockey. Stillwater will have a full 2-minute power play. That's going to be icing against the Ponies. And this is going to be a huge test of the Ponies' mental toughness here. How do you bounce back after an own goal like that? No shell for the Ponies. They got to come right out. Pressure, 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 pressure. Sporny, Levine, Fromm, and Lind, the penalty killing unit for Prior Lake. Levine launches a shot. He goes off his shin pad into the corner. Sporny trying to kick it to himself. Eventually the puck comes free. Sporny chasing after it. Can't get to it. Teague McGlynn has to retreat into his own zone. It's a long pass. That's going to be another icing against Stillwater. Well, personnel change for Prior Lake. They'll send out a completely different penalty killing unit while Stillwater will stick with the same power players. Luca Jarvis will take the face-off in the defensive zone with the man advantage for the Ponies, going up against Bryce Lovett. Jarvis wins the face-off. I don't know if he's lost a face-off tonight. Jonah Johnston off the side wall, tosses it across to Jarvis. Jarvis coming in, tries to drop it to McGlynn, and it's swept into the neutral zone by Lovett. Tate Batchelor. The Ponies trying to get that neutral zone going, and they can't do it. Another nice play by Lovett to break up the pass. Johnston, a little crowded along the boards. Johnston sneaks over the blue line. Now here's a chance. Drop down to the dot. Centering. Nobody could get a stick on it. Jarvis positions his body and stops Ruprecht from getting to it. Jarvis. He sent it over to Batchelor. Batchelor blow everything. Goal. Kulix didn't know where it was. It was stopped by his blocker. And Bryce Lovett will simply send it all the way out as hard as he can. That'll be icing. So 22 seconds to go in the Prior Lake penalty. 6:43 to go in the third period. We are in crunch time. Crunch time. There's a shot off the face-off, off the toe. Nobody there for the rebound. Lane Powers going after it. Only 1-on-3 here is Braden Lake. And eventually Lane Powers ends up with the puck as Stillwater frees the biscuit from a pair of skates. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Prior Lake has killed the penalty. Ruprecht intercepts it. He sends it ahead looking for... Oh, so close to Beckett Solis. Aiden Fromm punches it back into the neutral zone. Stillwater offsides. Johnston nearly won the faceoff to himself just outside of the Prior Lake zone. Here's Thomas Grove. Pretty sure Johnny Grove is an older Laker. Lovett and Levine coming into the Stillwater zone. Lovett stops, waiting for help, slides it over to Grove. It goes under Grove's stick, and thankfully didn't go to a pony. Otherwise, there would have been an odd man rush going the other way. Off the glass, Prior Lake cannot hold the zone. 5:30 to play in the third period. Ritten on the blue line. Ritten tries to send it ahead to Johnston. Can't do it. Here's Beldy. Beldy at the dot. Beldy on the backhand. Too high. Novotny steps down from his defensive position. Knocks the puck back below the Prior Lake goal line. Grove drops it off to Ritten. Ritten zings the puck up to Watkins. The puck bobbling lonesomely in the middle. It's scooped up by Johnston. Johnston steps around Grove. Johnston is in. Big save by Kulix. The puck is in front. Watkins trying to clear. Can't do it. Ritten off the wall. Watkins plays it into the middle. Nobody there for Prior Lake. The Lakers starting to look very tired out there. Here's Grills. Grills goes around the Prior Lake net. Grills waiting, run into the glass by Sporny. Now McGlynn to Johnston. Johnston shoots, big save by Kulix. Excuse me, not Johnston. Schilling knocked into the boards now by Sporny. Player goes down. Johnston loses the handle. Oh, and Gavin Lynn just overskated it. The Johnston shot is stopped by Kulix. Aiden Fromm. Fromm sends it off the glass. It bounces right to Grills, so it won't get nearly deep enough for Prior Lake's preferences. Lind chasing after it. Lind dumps it down deep into the Stillwater zone. Puck rung around by the Ponies. Stepping into it now is McGlynn. McGlynn's got a goal today. Let's see if he can get another. Teague McGlynn bodied by Aiden Fromm. Fromm and McGlynn still tied up. The puck comes to Grills. Grills shoots. It goes off the skate of Thomas. Sporny hits it as hard as he can and pushed ahead. It's Thomas. Thomas has had chances but hasn't capitalized. Gives it to Lind. Lind trying to go back to Thomas. And it's knocked out of the way. Thomas has got to get back. He's stuck down in that Stillwater zone. Back checks into the neutral zone, fixing his helmet as he goes. Campbell throws it back across to Solis. Powers has got it now. Lane Powers. And Thomas can't get it out. 3 Lakers all crowded around the biscuit, still unable to clear. Now at the top of the circle is a shot on goal. Ground ball. Scooped and held onto by Kulix. .254 to go in regulation. The arena taking on kind of an oddly somber tone here. I don't know if it's nerves or what, but everybody with their hands in their pockets. 2:50, clock is ticking. Stepping down is Batchelor. Batchelor sends it toward the net, stopped and covered by Kulix. Stillwater will change the forwards. Jarvis, McGlynn, and Howe, the new trio coming onto the ice for Stillwater. Brody Ruprecht will take the faceoff for Prior Lake in the Laker zone. Look down, shot on goal. That is blocked. Out of the blue line, there's a shot. It's tipped and it's in! It went off the stick of, I believe, Ruprecht, and Stillwater leads Prior Lake 6-5. So 2:36 to go. Stillwater's lead is 6-5. Lovett taking the draw for Prior Lake. Gets it to Watkins. Watkins dumps it in. Here we go, folks. Levine on the backhand, a bouncing puck. Doesn't go. Lovett centers it. Ends up on the stick of Ritten at the blue line. Ritten sends it ahead, goes off a Stillwater pony stick. There's a wraparound try. It bounces off somebody and into the corner. Sent ahead, taken by Jarvis. Jarvis simply flips it all the way down. That'll be icing. And we'll see who blinks first in the case of the timeout. Prior Lake will indeed take its timeout. The clock just struck 10:05. We'll have a timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds. 2 minutes to go.
I think anytime you're beginning a season or beginning a new sport where maybe you haven't been as well conditioned as later in the season or near the end of the year, that's when you're going to be most prone to overuse types of injuries. That's going to be sprains and strains and tendonitis and stress fractures. And so I think it's most important to kind of slowly ramp up into an activity and build your volume in a stepwise way instead of jumping in all at once.
Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
I think anytime you're beginning a season or beginning a new sport where maybe you haven't been as well conditioned as later in the season or near the end of the year, that's when you're going to be most prone to overuse types of injuries. That's going to be sprains and strains and tendonitis and stress fractures. And so I think it's most important to kind of slowly ramp up into an activity and build your volume in a stepwise way instead of jumping in all at once.
Brewpub Pizza is specific.
2:07 to play in regulation. Stillwater leading Prior Lake 6-5. A trip to the Blue Ox Championship on the line for one of these teams. Markwell tries a shot, bounces off his shin pad and into a corner. Von Fothery right now with the game winner. A puck is tipped off a Laker stick, and Prior Lake is offsides. Well, this game has been nothing short of insanity. Stillwater took a 3-0 lead after the first period. Prior Lake scored twice in the second. And then McGlynn scored for Stillwater to make it 4-2. Powers scored to make it... Nope, my goals are all messed up. Whatever. 3-0 Stillwater after the first period. Prior Lake made the comeback. Now they're down by 1. Anywho, that'll be icing on Stillwater. They're going to pull Preston Kuliks right now with 1:42 to go in regulation. The goaltender that has indeed helped carry Prior Lake to this point will watch from the bench. Lovett will take the face-off for the Lakers. Lovett, Grove, Thomas, Sporny. I believe that's Aiden Fromm. Jacob Thomas off the half wall, throwing it towards the net. Won't be able to do it. It's flipped ahead, and here's Lane Powers to put Stillwater up by 2. Powers guides it into the net, and Stillwater's lead is now 7-5. Kuliks goes back to the net, slumped shoulders from the Prior Lake Lakers. 1:24 to go. There's still time for 2 goals here. But with the way Stillwater plays defense, not likely. Gavin Lind will hear none of it, though. Lind working his way in. Lind is pushed down. Shot on goal. It goes wide. It's cleared to the top. Teague McGlynn will wait. Teague McGlynn fires it to Powers. And Powers crashed into the official. It's a nice little hug between the two. 1:07 to go in the third period. Kuliks will be pulled again. Why not? What do you have to lose? Stillwater up 7-5. The faceoff in the Pony zone. Jarvis taking the draw against Sporny. This time Sporny won the faceoff momentarily, but Stillwater still able to clear. Fromm blindly gives it to a Stillwater player. A backhand try by McGlynn. It's stopped. Two nice plays there by Fromm on the empty net. Thomas, it's intercepted again by Batchelor. Batchelor sends it ahead. Stopped again by Fromm. Fromm to Levine. Now to Lind. Lind loses the handle momentarily, gets it back. Lind can't get the puck in any deeper. That could be a high stick as soon as they touch it. And it is with 39 seconds to play. Kulix goes back to the net. That 2-goal lead of Stillwater looking mighty insurmountable at this very moment. Puck is down. There's a shot from the top of the circle. And volleys over the net. Jarvis content to handle the puck and chew more time off the clock. It ends up on the stick of McGlynn. It's loose and it's flipped not out. Held in, sent right back toward the Prior Lake net. Held on, 19 seconds to go. The Stillwater defense tightening up at just the right time. So Stillwater, it appears, will be moving on to tomorrow's championship game against Moorhead, which will be played at 3 p.m. Broadcast will be right here on Youth Hockey Hub. We have 4 broadcasts tomorrow: the White Bracket Championship, the Blue Bracket Championship, the Bantam A Championship, and the Black Bracket Championship. There's a shot by Ruprecht. Nothing doing. The backhand try, that also goes wide, and we have a whistle with 8 seconds to play. And 2 goals by Lane Powers, including an empty net goal. That is the leading stat line for Stillwater. Off the glass, and there's the buzzer. That'll do it. Stillwater over Prior Lake, a final score of 7-5. Congratulations to the Stillwater Ponies. They advance to tomorrow's championship game where they'll face the hometown Moorhead Spuds. For Peter Odney and YHH, we're signing off for the evening. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lotta Matza Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
I think anytime you're beginning a season or beginning a new sport where maybe you haven't been as well conditioned as later in the season or near the end of the year, that's when you're going to be most prone to overuse types of injuries. That's going to be sprains and strains and tendonitis and stress fractures. And so I think it's most important to kind of slowly ramp up into an activity and build your volume in a stepwise way instead of jumping in all at once.